Hi, I'm Tony, and I'm going to show you how I painted the Dollar Tree rabbit. They come out like this, and you can turn them into something like this. It's really, really, really easy. First, I took my multi-purpose sealer, and I took a light color. You could use like a yellowish color, like a yellow ochre. Mix them together 50-50, and then paint them on. And then I only did one coat of the dark chocolate. So shake it up. I have a wet palette, and I'm going to take this big brush. This is the 1-inch oval mop. You could use any brush you want. It's just really fast with this one. And then you just take it and do one coat, and that's it, just one coat. And you can make it be a little splotchy. You don't have to worry about it being perfectly even and everything, because it's fur. And even though we're not really going to paint any fur, we're going to try and make it look uneven underneath, because it's a little bunny. And that's that. And I'm going to let that dry. Now, then you trace on. And what I did, I drew a picture of the bunny, kind of something like this. This is what I wanted him to look like. I traced on vellum. You could see I already did this a couple times. And you can make him go either way. You can turn him, and the bunny can face different ways. So I did that. And then you take graphite paper and the bunny. Let's take a bunny right here, and you put it on. You put the graphite underneath it. You can hold it in one place, you won't be doing it, and then just stick it under. And you can take a stylus or a pencil and just start tracing it on. Then you'll come out with something like this. Okay, I'm going to shade him now. I'm going to take my 3/8 inch Master's Touch from Hobby Lobby. 3/8 inch angle brush. And what I do here is I blot it on a paper towel. I put the corner. Can you see what I'm doing? I don't think you can. I don't want to get my gray matters. Okay. There. Okay, I blot it on the paper towel. I put the corner. And then I'm going to go underneath his chin here. Let's do that again. I put my brush in the water, blot it on a paper towel, just one little blot, so I have a lot of water in my brush. And then I work it into the palette. I walk it out, walk it back in, and I switch sides, so I actually turn my brush over a couple times as well. And then if I feel like I got too much water on the corner, I'll just tap the corner to a paper towel. Now I'm going to go around his leg right here. Around his foot. Oop, wrong one. And I put this color, you could put burnt umber or asphaltum. Asphaltum's a little bit darker than burnt umber. And since my bunny is dark chocolate, I think the asphaltum shows up better. Now I'm going to go around my ear right here, his little ear. I'm not going to go that far down yet. Let's try that again right here. Kind of on an angle and then up. Here. And then also right here. Not too much on the face right there. Okay. And then right here, around the head. I think he's pretty good. Excuse me. And then, let's see. I'm going to take a lighter color. I'm going to take the buttercream. It's a folk art color. You could take buttermilk. You could even take honey brown. I might do that on another one. But for right now, I'm just going to take the buttercream. It's a folk art color. And I want this kind of watery. See how watery I can get it. And on the opposite side of that shade, oops, wrong side. Right here. Right here. I'm gonna go right in here, oops. Let's get it up there. Just to make it a little bit lighter. Right there with the dark. Now I'm going to dry him and get rid of all the lines. For the chalk pencil lines, all you have to do is rub them off. However, for a line such as around his head, I'm going to use this mono, what's it called? Mono Knock 3.8 eraser. This is it. So if I didn't paint over it, which I might have, it'll be easy to get off. If I painted over it, well, I'm out of luck. Okay. Right here. Now I'm going to take my Artistro paint marker pen and I'm going to do the eyes. You can do it with a paintbrush. I just like how easy it is. And paint in the eyes. It's got little almond eyes. Almond shaped, kind of. And his nose. I'm going to paint in his ear. I'm going to help my, let's see. Where do I want it to come? Probably like around here. Like that. So I'm going to take, let's do cotton candy. It's a very light pink. And I'm going to give it a couple more coats. Okay, let's see. Now we need some Snow White. And our angle shader again. Same thing, blot on the paper towel. Dip the corner into the paint, walk it out, walk it back, and I am going to go, where's my eraser? Let me first do this. Okay, I'm going to erase the line here and the line here. Get rid of that line. Okay, now I have the white on my brush. And I'm going to take the Asphaltum and around the top. There. I hope you saw that. I don't know if you did. I took the asphaltum and I just went around. I side loaded my brush and went around his eye like that. And the white, I did the same thing, but I did on the bottom of the eye. Right around here. Like that. Now I'm going to take my liner brush, Chris Hoy's Epic Script Liner, and I'm going to put it in my white paint. I'm going to put just a little bit of water in my white paint to make it a little creamier, but not like drippy water. I just want to get it on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dot in the corner and a line across the top. And then across his nose. And as you can see right here, he's got a little muzzle kind of thing. I'm going to fill it in just a little bit with my buttercream. Oh, I don't want a line. Try again. That wasn't watery enough. I want it really watery. Okay. That's good. Wild berry. I'm gonna, yeah, let's see. That might be kind of dark. I'll take wild berry. This is what I was using, so let's do the same thing. You can see that better. And I'm just gonna go here too. I want the bigger shade here. I think that's good. I noticed I didn't go around his little foot. So I missed the little foot right here. Take my watery highlight and go this side. I'm going to also go down here. A little bit of highlight right there. And I'll shade it with the asphaltum. Right there. Let me dry that. You can't see it that well. Okay, around the foot. tuck it in there. Alrighty. So I'm going to take my put some little dots inside here. I want them very light. And I want some very light little hairs coming out here. Too watery. You gotta get it just right. Well, I guess you don't have to be that picky. Just a few. And then a few going down his back, just a little. I don't want very many because we're not gonna make them a little bit longer. Just a few right here. You could like put a little bit of claws right here if you want. I'm gonna do a little bit of dry brushing, not much. I'm going to take the Dynasty 8. Put it in the bristles, rub it off on your paper towel till there's not very much there. And I'm going to do a little bit of shading. I'm going to put some under here. I'm going to put some right back here. Right here. Right here. Just in the middle. In the middle of the ear right here. That. And I'm going to rub it on a little bit off the paper towel and just dab it onto my little tail. And let's give him some whisker. Well, what am I? Okay. Let me give him eyelashes. Black paint. I got lamp black. It's DecoArt, but I mean, they all have black paint. And make sure, just out of the corner of his eye, I'm just going to put a few. And right here, little eyebrow. And now dip it in the white. And let's do some whiskers. Let's see, one, whoop, I should get. One, two. My paint isn't creamy. Come on. What if those are too... They're kind of thick. Okay. And there he is. Okay, here's a few things you can do with the bunny. This one, I tied a ribbon around it. So you can tie a knot up here and hang it. I put a bow on it, a little daisy in the middle, just a little, I think this was a cabochon. It might have been a button. It's either a cabochon or a button. Anyways, I glued it on. I used the hot glue and the art glitter glue. And this is one of them. Then over here, you can see I made a little scenery here. This little bunny, I put a jump ring and then a little flower on it. So, and I put a block behind it. I just hot glued the block in case I wanted to take it off and do something else with them. But there's one right here, and there's another one. This one just has a little paper tag on it with a string, and you can hang him up, or you can hang him on an Easter basket. You can put somebody's name on it, or you can fill in the hole and just have him be a shelf sitter like these two. This is what they look like, and I put them around this Easter egg. The Easter egg I got from Dollar Tree. What you do is you take this egg and you paint it. Then you would distress the edges. You could distress the edges with ink. That's what I did. I just did the ink on the edges of the egg and also the edges of the paper. And I put Mod Podge on. I painted it on. Then I waited for it to dry. Then I stuck the paper on. Then you iron the paper, and then after that you can decorate it. So, I mean, what I did here was I put on this was a triple bow. A triple or a double? A double. No, a triple. 1, 2, 3. And I did some die cutting for this flower. It's a paper flower. But these I just bought at, I think I bought these at Hobby Lobby. And there's that little bunny. He's on another one of my projects. He looks really cute on there. And I put a block behind it. So you can make I think you can see it better from over here. There you go. Make a little scenery if you want. These look really cute on tier trays. I'm going to make more because I think they turned out pretty. And then, of course, still obsessed with these guys, the tassels. Let's see. What I did was I made the tassel, and I have a video on it. I could link it. And then for these, I use the more pastel beads. You could also buy pastel beads at Hobby Lobby. These are the ones in the jewelry department, but they also have them in the seasonal crafting department where they're pastel colors. And also, I'll show you at the end a picture of the other one I did with the carrots. The other bunny, he's hanging from the carrots, and it's a wall hanging. And I'll link that video as well because that has a bunny in it too. Well, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day and happy Easter. Thank you.